Ameresco here again, and can talk to you about some energy conservation work that we do in schools. We'll do some quick introductions, give you a little bit of heads up about Ameresco and who we are, and then talk some energy and cost savings for schools. So my name is Brian Solon. I've been in Montana my entire life. Went to Montana Tech. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I've been doing energy conservation projects for nearly 20 years in Montana, and we do a lot of work in schools. I'll introduce you to Matt Thompson, our account executive.
Thanks, Brian. I've been in the energy conservation and renewable energy industry for about 10 years, and help our clients set project goals and keep those projects on track, and also help find grants, incentives, and financing to maximize the project impact while minimizing the impact on taxpayers. Originally from North Carolina, I went to North Carolina State University there, and I'm a pretty avid outdoor enthusiast and like volunteering with land conservation organizations. So just a little bit about Ameresco. Ameresco is a leading energy services company, and we provide a comprehensive portfolio of advanced energy efficiency and renewable energy and smart grid solutions. We have the ability to develop, finance, and implement a wide array of services, but perhaps what is most unique about Ameresco is that while many energy performance contractors are tied to manufacturers of equipment or even contracting firms, Ameresco is independent, meaning we are not incentivized to sell a particular solution or brand. Our independence allows us to research the best available technologies and partners that will offer our customers the best solution and value for their specific application. Ameresco serves customers from many different industries, but K-12 school projects are one of our favorites since we can not only save energy, but also have a significant impact on the learning environment. Here you can see some of the typical scope that our projects for K-12 schools include. Often includes lighting retrofits, including LEDs, occupancy sensors, things like that. New HVAC equipment and modern direct digital temperature controls to improve the efficiency and comfort of the buildings. On-site energy, including installing solar panels, and a review of your utility rates to make sure those are optimal and save you energy sometimes, or save costs rather just on the rates themselves. And then weatherization and water conservation, sealing up and insulating that building envelope, and installing water conservation fixtures in the bathrooms.
So as Matt mentioned, some of those measures that are typically included in projects, some of the impacts to budgets and how these projects get funded, and typically cost-saving grants and loan payments. Typically, our projects don't have any impact to taxpayers. We do it with a budget-neutral solution. The facility upgrades, we want to improve the indoor environmental quality, air quality. There's a lot of discussion lately with, of course, indoor air quality and going back to school. So that's a big piece of typically every project we do. And then financial guidance and assurance of the project. There's a guaranteed maximum price, a guaranteed minimum savings, and we operate our projects with no change orders. So the price up front is the price you guys end up with. So this is a graph showing how a typical project works. That bar on the left shows your annual utility and operational costs for the school district. We package a project together with funding and pay for that project over time with the savings. And that middle bar shows how that savings is applied primarily to loan repay the capital project, but potentially there's some additional savings you would see. And then after that note is paid off, all those savings drop to the bottom line. So that budget neutral approach again. So this is real quick, typical process. The RFP and development is 1 to 2 months, the audit 2 to 4 months, and implementation about 4 to 6 months. This is really key on decision making and how we work through the process, but that's a pretty typical implementation. So if we're thinking about next summer's projects, now is definitely the time to start moving.
Definitely.